Today I'm going to be reviewing this Unitek game card reader with remote control that was recently sent to me by the brand. So I'm going to open this up, show you everything that you're going to get inside. So you're going to get your game card reader, and essentially it's going to allow you to have 4 games in to your Nintendo Switch at once instead of having just one game in. Now there's going to be a downside to this. It looks like it's going to need to be plugged in yet, so you are going to have to power this up. So this is definitely going to be a downside to using this. Now you might be able to plug it into the back of the Switch, so I'm going to test that out to see. It doesn't look like it comes with a box or anything, so it looks like it's going to use a regular USB plug. Let me just untwist this here, and then you get the remote that it comes with as well. I assume the remote is just to power on or off this. That's going to be my assumption, but I'll see about that here in a minute. So this is just going to plug in. That takes a USB-C, and then it's going to have this USB plug-in. So I'll see if this is going to work. This will probably work with the dock, but it is going to be a downside, you know, if you got your Switch open by itself. So I just want to kind of show you exactly what this is going to look like with the Switch dock. So for ours, you're going to have your AC adapter that's going to be plugging in. Then you're going to have a USB on the back as well. Then you're going to have your HDMI that's going to be going out. So this USB is what you can use to plug this little thing in. And so that will work to keep it powered. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and plug it in here, and then we'll see how it works. So first thing I'm looking at when I've got this in the dock, this is going to have like little clips on the back, but it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't fit onto over the front of this. And even if it did, it's going to be scratching your Switch screen. So then I'm not sure what these are for. So it's like, it's not going to fit on the back here, just the way that it's designed, because it's going to be kind of down backwards. So it'd be, honestly, I feel like they put it on the wrong side. Like they should have like, if the clips were on this side, then they could easily clip that way. But because of the way you have to have it into your Switch, I'm not sure exactly what was going on with that. Maybe if you like flip this around, but then you're gonna have this twisted. So again, I'm not like, that's what I'm looking at here. So I've got like, this won't really clip there very well because of where this is at. And then it won't clip on the front because like you're looking here at the thickness on your Switch dock so it's not going to fit over that. So there's no easy way to actually mount this Unitek. Again, it's not the end of the world, but just something you want to keep in mind. Like it kind of seems like it should easily clip right there on the front. But again, if you do, you're going to be scratching up your screen as your screen moves, as you're putting games in and out of there, that sort of thing, that sort of a deal. So let me go ahead and now test out the game portion of this. Now, for most people, the main reason why you're probably going to want to get this is if you have just a few games that you love to play on and off, but you don't want to constantly be getting up and changing them. So I just grabbed a few different games here. So I've got Zelda here. I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in first. So you're just going to take and you're just going to put it into the little slot like so. So it's just going to kind of clip right into there like so. And then you can see that it's reading that Zelda is in. Now I'm going to also throw in Luigi's Mansion here just to kind of show you how that's going to work. So let's put in the second game. Again, you're going to get 4 of those. And it said the game card could not be read, and there we go. All right, so now I'm going to click onto Luigi's Mansion, and I'm just going to kind of show you that it is going to load up, even though it is in a separate, in this Unitek. So the Unitek does work when you have it powered up. So you're able to easily go right into the game card. Again, it's going to allow you to have 4 instead of just 1, which is really nice that you don't have to swap back and forth between the different game cards. I'm going to go back to home here. Now I'll go over to Zelda, and that's going to be the other game. And you can see here that it's actually saying insert the game card. So I'm guessing maybe it's the last one that goes in. Yep. Let's go back here and let's try Luigi's Mansion now. Yeah, so it's, let me try the remote and see if that's going to change it. Okay, so you're going to actually have to push on the remote when you're in the process of changing games. So it's going to come with this little remote. So when you're going to change a game, so say I'm going from Luigi's Mansion to Zelda, I'm just going to go over here to Zelda. I'm going to close out Luigi's Mansion, and it's going to say insert the game card. So I'm just going to push the button, and then it's going to move that one to the first. Then I'm going to click on it, and I'm able to go in and do that. So that is a hassle. It's not exactly as seamless as I was kind of expecting. I was kind of expecting it to just read all of them at once. and, send some information to the Switch, but obviously it doesn't work that way. So you do have to use this little remote. It does come with the remote. I assume it's going to be battery powered. Not sure exactly how to pop that off of there, but it does come, ready to use in that regard. So definitely some downsides to this Unitek Switch game thing. It would be super nice if they designed it a little bit better so it actually fit and held onto the game dock a lot better. Also, the fact that you have to go through and push this every single time, that's probably has nothing to do with Unitek, if I had to guess. It probably has to do with the way the Switch software is designed, and so, they're not able to make it where it reads all of them at once. But like if I go back over here to go to Luigi's Mansion, again, it's going to say insert the game card. So then I've got to push the button, and then it's going to go back and read it, and then I can go into Luigi's Mansion. So I think it's just going to be swapping between all of them. Let's go ahead and put in a couple more. As my guess is when you push the remote, it's going to then be switching between all 4 of them, is my guess. Yeah, so you're going to have 4 different colors that are going to be on here. So I push on the remote, I've got yellow, and then I'm going to blue, so that's going to be Luigi, the first one. And then I've got white, that's going to be the second one. Then I've got red on here, and then I've got yellow again is going to be the last one. So when you push the remote, it essentially changes which game card of these it's reading from. So you will need to use this remote. And again, it's not going to be 100% seamless. Not the end of the world, of course, to just, use a little remote to do that. But just, something you'll want to keep in mind if you do go ahead and grab this multiple game card reader from Unitek.